Hey, howdy, hey, how is everybody doing? And welcome back to Disney Daily. Now, as some of you may know, I made a video about celebrities that were almost cast in Star Wars, and because the video was so well received, I decided to make one about Disney characters. So today, I am presenting the top 10 celebrities that were almost cast in a Disney film. This one is truly full of Disney magic, so sit back and enjoy. Number 10, Hades, god of the underworld, is probably hands down one of the funniest villains you hate and love all at the same time. But did you know this popular villain was almost voiced by Hollywood's most legendary? Who exactly am I referring to? Well, it's none other than Jack Nicholson. Not only was Nicholson considered to voice the character, he was the main inspiration for the character's appearance in early concept art. As it turns out, he would turn down the role and play in Tim Burton's Batman as the Joker instead. Number 9. We can't imagine anyone else singing the beautiful and catchy tune I See the Light other than Mandy Moore. But did you know Amy Poehler was the first to be considered for the role of Rapunzel? And it wasn't just Poehler who was interested in the role. As it turns out, Rapunzel would have quite a few accomplished actresses auditioning for the part, including Natalie Portman, Reese Witherspoon, and Idina Menzel, and Kristen Bell, who we know would end up playing Elsa and Anna. Number 8. Now these next two actors were almost cast in the same movie, but the creators decided to go a completely different direction. In the popular movie Pirates of the Caribbean, Hugh Jackman was supposed to play the rum-loving pirate Captain Jack Sparrow. In fact, Stuart Beattie, the screenwriter for the production, wrote the character with Jackman in mind. In addition, Ewan McGregor was originally considered for the role of William Turner. What a fun and interesting pair that would have made, but I can't picture anyone else other than Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom sailing the seven seas. Number 7. What exactly did Star Trek and Beauty and the Beast almost have in common? The answer is Patrick Stewart. Stewart was almost cast as the uptight, sarcastic Clock Cogsworth from the 1991 film. However, he didn't join the cast because Star Trek: The Next Generation started filming around the same time. Now, speaking of Beauty and the Beast, that brings me to celebrity number 6, the beloved Emma Watson. Did you know that Watson almost brought to life another Disney princess that wasn't Belle? As it turns out, she would turn down the role of Cinderella in the 2015 live-action remake. Now, we all know she would go on to play our favorite bookworm, but in order to play Belle, she turned down a role in the Oscar-winning film La La Land. And funny enough, Ryan Gosling would do the opposite and turn down the role in Beauty and the Beast in order to star in La La Land. Number 5. Now, Billy Crystal already voices arguably one of the funniest Pixar characters, Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc. However, back in the day, Crystal was approached to play the Star Command superhero from Toy Story. As it turns out, this would be one of Crystal's only regrets in terms of movies he passed up. I mean, with the continuous success and popularity that Toy Story has gained over the years, how could you not regret it? Number 4. Since we mentioned Mike, it is only fair that we share who almost was cast for the part of his right-hand monster, Sully. As it turns out, Bill Murray was the first on Pixar's list for the role of the big blue monster, but as the story goes, Murray never responded to their calls. Number 3. We know that Queen Bee would join the Disney family in the 2019 live action of The Lion King as Nala, but did you know Beyonce was almost in another Disney film? She was the creators and writers' top pick for the role of Princess Tiana, but it would ultimately go to her Dreamgirls co-star Anika Noni Rose. Additionally, many other amazingly talented singers and actresses tried out for the role, such as Alicia Keys, Jennifer Hudson, and Tyra Banks. Number 2 on this list comes from one of my favorite Halloween movies, Hocus Pocus. Did you know that Leonardo DiCaprio was offered the role of Max in the movie, but ultimately he would turn it down to star in the film What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Now, last but certainly not least, number 1 on this list is the role of one of the most classic and timeless Disney characters of all time, Mary Poppins. As a child, I adored this movie and I knew every word to every song, and I really wanted to grow up and be just like Julie Andrews. And of course, she is the perfect Poppins, but I would have been just as excited if the creators gave the role to who they originally considered for the part. Instead of Andrews, Angela Lansbury was first considered for the magical nanny role. But as we all know, Lansbury would still be a part of the Disney family and would go on to sing one of the most amazing Disney love songs as the most iconic Teapot. Now, my question for all of you today is, which Disney movie do you think has the perfect casting and why? As always, thanks for being my guest here at Disney Daily. Until next time.